Good evening, YouTubers and watchers. Hope you're having a lovely start to the week, and welcome to So You Want to Be a Trader. We have just walked in the door from a night out in the wilderness. It was refreshing. It was moist. There was lots of foraging and a couple of geocaching escapades. Great conversation, great times had. Really looking forward to settling back in, but we knew that if we didn't get on with our live stream, that we might have some unrest on our hands. We don't want to disappoint our consistent watchers. So welcome to everybody, all of our consistent watchers. Hope you are great, and thanks for joining us again. Anyone new out there, welcome to the channel. Quick rundown of what we're doing here. This is basically a video journal or vlog of our journey to become traders. And what we're doing here is we've sifted through a couple of strategies. I have one picked out, and I'm going to go through it with you guys for our start of the week. The strategy that I'm going with is to do with the no-nonsense Forex philosophy. So if you want to research any of that, there's a link in the description below. Now, before we start, I must say that a quick disclaimer: this channel, all these videos are not in any way general or personal financial advice. We're not giving out any financial advice, and anyone that incurs any losses following what we do here, we don't take any liability for whatsoever. So having said that, our first little point of call, our weekly rundown of the trading game. So we have Benjamino Filipino here with us, who is out in the wilderness with us. Very good to have his company. Very good to see where he's at on the trading game as well. So got the results up here for our start of the week. So I think all of us have been guilty of jumping on the oil bandwagon. And it was vicious at the start of the week. Absolutely vicious. I had a fairly big position. I think I was, 60%. I think it was 16 grand I put on a really stupid trade. Was about 10 grand under, and it just popped back up before. And I've taken a profit. It probably will go up a little bit further now that I've taken a profit, but I'm trying to stay away from oil. I really think it's just crazy volatile at the moment. So I am on top of our small leaderboard between the three of us with the $53,936. Sophia, second place, holding firm with the $28,108. Still a bit of fluctuation there. And Benjamino Filipino. I don't know where you were last time we streamed, mate.
Oh, I was up around the 30, I think.
Around 30 grand.
No, it must have been less than that. I think it was down to about 14.
Right. And you are below the starting balance now.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I may as well reset.
No way. Yeah, you've dug yourself out once before. I'd love to see you dig yourself out again. But coming in third place, $4,764 on the trading game. Anyone that hasn't seen the trading game, it is a lot of fun. Great little tool, and we have quite a little bit of fun with it. There is a link to the description below for anyone looking to get in there. If you want to jump in our little trading group, by all means send us a message. That's more than welcome to jump in and get a mention. So good fun happening there. Now on to our trading. So I actually haven't looked at my charts. I know yesterday I probably should have been on early looking at the charts, and no good. But let's have a look at the charts now and see what has come about over the weekend. Geez. I'll look at our first chart. So our first thing that we want to do is we actually want to look at our EVZ, which is good here. And I will bring this up just to make sure that our volume is working on here. So anyone that's part of the No Nonsense Forex trading will know all about this. So we look like, thank you for the ads rolling, lovely. This is running at 8.59, so we're in good volume territory for our EVZ. Beautiful. I'll also check our news, our Forex factory calendar, just to see what we've got coming up. So Tuesday here, so we've got our Fed announcement, monetary policy, core retail sales. So US dollar kind of pairs look like there's a bit of volatility coming up. Canadian tomorrow also with our CPI. So we don't want to be taking any positions into that. We do have unemployment rate also on Thursday for Australia. We want to see those Reserve Bank kind of ones as well. So it looks like US, Canadian, if we look at any entries at the moment, we won't be taking any of those. Okay, so let's go through our pairs. So Aussie, New Zealand, we actually did get an entry back here. And this was on the 14th. So that was on the Sunday. This came through. And that... Geez, I wonder if that would have been a loss at that time. I wonder what our ATR says there. Alright, well, we'll note that down because that has pushed back up. And we did have volume, so we would have entered in the trade there. But we've got an exit as well. I've actually had an exit crossed today on our exit indicator. So our forward testing, depending on how this candle's going to close tomorrow, we're looking at exiting this. Alright, let's keep going. Australian, Canadian. So we have no signal there. Australian, Swiss, nope. Australian, Japanese, nope. Now we did our Australia, New Zealand. Our US, nope. CAD, Swiss, nope. Nothing for our Euro, Australian. Now we only started forward testing after this little cross here, so we haven't got in on this one. That would have been, we would have got in here. Right now we're kind of flatlining. How's our volume? Yeah, we would have taken that trade on this one here. Yeah, bit of volume here. Okay. Euro Swissy. No trade.
Does yours taste funny?
Euro pound.
I'm not sure.
Euro yen. Euro New Zealand. US. So no actual entry indicators except for our Australia, New Zealand so far. Looking like pretty easy sailing. Okay, so we do only have one entry. That was a couple of days ago, and it'll be interesting to see how this one actually goes and whether this closes with an exit signal. So we'll keep an eye on that. That might be our first little trade at a loss. Okay, so that was pretty easy to go through our 26 pairs on the daily. Now, I haven't done any more kind of indicator testing to update you guys on. I really am going to make an effort to do that now that we're back home before our end of week rundown. Get a little bit more testing. Thanks to Chris that jumped on our last live stream and actually gave me some feedback as to how he was testing this kind of stuff as well. What I was saying from the last live stream about drawing in some areas where I would like to get in on trades, and also to avoid trades to kind of eyeball indicators seemed to make a lot more sense. I'm still pushing ahead with the No Nonsense Forex Algo Tester, the EA. So still collecting data. Still a shout out there for anyone who has a good Excel programmer. I'm thinking that I might jump on Fiverr and see if somebody can help me out with that, because that's going to be a fairly valuable little tool if I can get that working. Now, I also would normally throw it over to Sophia at this time, but she has nothing to say right now. It's going to keep an eye on the market every now and then, but I think that unfortunately she may have dialed out. We had a bit of a chat about how things are going with the trading last time, and she's enjoying the trading game at the moment. There's a couple more activities that we've got happening in the background, so she's kind of shifting her focus to that kind of stuff. I'm still on this train, and I'm sure Sophia will join me from time to time to comment about things.
I'll be back.
She'll be back, yeah. So we're still continuing the journey. Don't fret. She hasn't disappeared at all. So yeah, I think that just about does it for our start of week live stream and assessment. I'm hoping to have a little bit more at the end of week, see if a couple more trades transpire. I will keep you guys posted and see if any of these algorithm combinations give me a little bit of a better result. Probably jump in the Discord and have a bit of a chat to the guys there and report back what I had as well. So again, anyone coming across these, by all means, shoot us a comment or a question. Your input, it's all valuable. Do enjoy it. We will see you at the end of week rundown on Saturday morning. And you guys have a great week. Thank you.